Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the QRP Single Sideband Net, where you are the stars of the show. We'd like to thank Jerry, Whiskey 8 Golf Victor out of Florida, for that tremendous harmonica solo, bringing us into the net tonight. Thanks, Jerry. Good job. And by the way, everybody, if you do play a musical instrument and you'd like us to feature you playing a 1-minute intro for the net, send us an MP3 or a video, and we'll get that on the live stream for you. We take anything from spoons to saws to harmonicas to accordions, everything. We'll take it all. So be sure to show us your talents out there. This is Kilo Zero Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm Kevin in Iowa, and I will be one of your net controllers tonight. Along with me also is Steve, Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike. He's located in South Carolina, and he will be our second net control. Everybody's welcome. You're not required to check in with QRP Power. However, I'm going to check real quick the audio live on the live stream before I forget. Stand by. Okay, that's working. Good deal. All right. Let's see. You're not required to check in with QRP Power. Feel free to use whatever power you need to contact us and get on the log. After that, we'll work with you to decrease your power and see how low you can go. However, we will begin the session by asking for QRP stations 10 watts or less. So if you want to get in early, drop your power and give us a call. We are live streaming this session on our YouTube channel called QRP Net LiveStream. You can find tonight's live stream there and ride along. You can also go to my QRZ page for Kilo Zero Kilo Lima Bravo and find more information about the QRP Net there. We do use NetLogger as our main logging software. If you're a NetLogger user, you can use it to follow along and see the stations that have checked in. Also, we post the YouTube live stream link in the NetLogger AIM chat room. So you can just click on that link, and it'll bring you direct into the live stream feed. And one thing is, Steve and I do not log the net contacts on our QRZ page. So if you want a confirmation, a gold star in QRZ, let us know during the QSO, and we'll log the time and the frequency, and then we'll get that entered at the end of the end of the net, and you'll get a gold star for that. And one other announcement I have is we should have done this last week, actually. Steve and I were talking about it this week. With all the stuff that's going on out in North Carolina and down southeast there with all the emergency traffic, we're going to start by asking for any emergency traffic, and we're going to pause for a moment. And we want everybody out there to listen to see if they can hear anything faint or anything. And if you do, relay that into us. We're going to do that each time we pass the control off. So once I hand it off to Steve, he's going to ask for any emergency traffic. So we want everybody to be listening out there during that moment of silence there. That's all I have for that. Steve, do you have any announcements for tonight?
Well, Kevin, it's been unbelievable since that storm came through. I know Jerry's down there in Tampa, and the folks in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, all the way up Tennessee, and even into it went all the way up into Paducah, Kentucky. So it's catastrophic damage. I've been on the radio, and I know some of these other guys that are listening in tonight. We've been working the Mount Mitchell repeater that's up there at 6,600 feet, and that's a 2-meter repeater. And we've been taking health and welfare calls, and it's the hams, it's the people that are ham operators, not associated with anybody, not in any group or anything like that. These are the people that immediately got on the air and was passing traffic, telephone calls, people in the affected area, like up there in Little Switzerland, Asheville, where towns are completely completely wiped out. And some of those operators up there were calling out on handy-talkies to a 5-watt repeater on top at 6,600 feet, and we were passing traffic to making phone calls to all over the country. I actually, for an example, I took one of a gentleman, and he said, is the station in South Carolina, can you hear me? And I said, yes, sir, go ahead. What is your call sign? He said, I don't have a call sign. I haven't gone to take my test yet, but I've got a radio. Can you call my brother in Florida and tell him that me, my wife, and 2 girls are safe, but our camper is gone, the campground is gone, and we were with some other people, and it was just, when I called his brother in Florida at 6:40 in the morning, it rang one time, and he picked it up, and you could hear the emotion in his voice. And that's the kind of stuff what we train for all the time with the parks on the air and all our little nets and all the stuff that we do. That's when ham radio counts, and my hat's off to those guys that worked tirelessly around the clock, passing traffic. That's what makes it happen. Anyway, sorry to go so long, but it's just been something else here. KO4 GSM, back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, Roger. I know you guys have been doing a gallant effort down there. Russ, Vicky, yourself, you guys have, all 3 of you guys that I know anyway, have doing a great job in relaying that information out to family and friends. It's just, you guys can be commended for the work you're doing as well. It's a great job, and everybody appreciates that. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started here. We're going to ask for, is there any emergency traffic or relays on emergency traffic? We're going to pause now for about 10 seconds. If there's any relays or emergency traffic, come with your call sign now, or just come with anything. Okay, I don't hear anything, so this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll go ahead and get started here, and let me get my net logger pulled up and make sure we're ready to roll. All right, this is K0KLB. We'll go ahead and start the net. We're asking for QRP stations, 10 watts or less. Come with your call sign now.
Victor Alpha 3, Echo November 8, Quebec Alpha Romeo. Kilo Foxtrot 6, Tango India Lima, portable. Whiskey 1, Foxtrot Yankee Golf Whiskey 4, Mike Kilo, Whiskey 4, Mike Kilo. Victor Alpha 3, Echo Charlie Oscar.
Okay, I got a pretty good list there. Echo Charlie Oscar, standby. Foxtrot Yankee Golf, standby. Kilo Fox Golf, standby. DX, standby. AR, standby. And I've got the Victor Alpha station. Come on in. Was there a Victor Alpha station?
Yeah, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Charlie Oscar. I'm guilty of checking in twice, I'm afraid. Sorry for
Okay, Chris, out in Ontario. Come on in, Chris. How are you tonight?
Not too bad. I'm running 1 watt at this point in time, Kevin. I don't often hear you, but I am tonight. That's great.
Wow, you checked in with 1 watt in that pileup, and you're first on the list. That's pretty good there, Chris. Good job.
I'll see if I can take it down a bit here. Here's, hang on. Back to you.
Yep, I had a little bit of static crash. I think you said a quarter watt over?
Roger. I'll go a little lower now.
Okay, go ahead. Okay, I heard the milliwatts and back to you, but I didn't get the number. What was the number? 125 milliwatts. Roger. Okay, I got that. Real down in my noise. You can try and go lower, and I'll listen.
No, that's all I had, Kevin. That's as low as I go.
125 milliwatts. That's amazing. Good job, Chris, out of Ontario. And I think Steve was hearing you too. Yeah, he's giving me the thumbs up. He was hearing you too. So, what was it? What was the signal there, Steve? 5. You were 5.5 in South Carolina on your 125 milliwatts. Over. QSL, that was Chris out in Ontario, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Charlie Oscar, 125 milliwatts to Iowa. And I didn't ask him what his antenna, what's your antenna there, Chris? Mosley 33 antenna, Roger?
Roger, roger.
Okay, doing a great job. Thanks for stopping by there, Chris. Great to hear from you, Victor Alpha 3 Echo Charlie Oscar. We'll break with you, and there is a station ending in Alpha Romeo. Come on in.
November 8, Quebec Alpha Romeo.
November 8, Quebec Alpha Romeo. Brian in Tennessee, Roger?
Yes, Brian, but we're no longer in Tennessee. We're just west of Cleveland, Ohio. Oscar Hotel, over.
All right, I got you in Ohio, and you're straight west of me over there then. Okay. What's your antenna and power tonight, over?
Well, we're running a homemade dipole for 15 and 20 meters, and I'd say it's about 15 feet or so. It's an ICOM 7300, and it's set at 1%, and my meter barely moves. So my best guess is that we're at 1 watt on this end, over.
Yeah, nice job checking in with 1 watt, and I even heard you in that pileup. Go to 0%. We'll listen to that half a watt, over.
Roger, we're on 0% now, so I guess that is half a watt. Hopefully you hear me.
Yeah, I heard you. You're an S3, and you're above my noise, and I heard every word on your half a watt, Brian. Awesome job.
Roger, well, thank you so much for taking me. I appreciate it. 7-3s and great net, and AQAR.
QSL, November 8, Quebec Alpha Romeo, checked in with 1 watt and got in on that pileup, and I heard him and wrote his call sign down. That's 2 of you, and dialed down to half a watt. Good job, Brian. Thanks for stopping by out of Ohio. And let's see, next on my list is a Delta X-ray station. Come on in. Was there a station ending in Delta X-ray? One more try on the station ending Delta X-ray. Come on in.
Not sure if that was me, Kevin.
Yeah, I think that was you, Nate. Come on in.
Whiskey 4, November, Delta, Kilo?
Yeah, let's try that. Yeah, that's a K instead of an X. I can't read my own writing. Sorry about that.
No problem. I could wait, but wanted to, you know me, I'm always early on that. W4 NDK, North Carolina, this is Nate.
QSL, I got a copy on you, Nate. They're about an S3. What's your power and antenna tonight, over?
I always go to the W5CI first, the dipole, and it's 10 watts.
All right, 10 whiskey on the dipole. You're not using the magic antenna tonight?
Well, the magic antenna is the dipole. The W5CI mystery antenna is the dipole. I can switch over and see if the doublet might be by chance performing better tonight, but I doubt it, over.
Well, you're an S3 right now. If you want to try it, go ahead. Yeah, not quite as well, Roger.
Yeah, I think it skips over. Okay, I'm going to draw it down, bring it down to 5, the lowest the A2 can go, okay?
All right, well, listening for the 5 watts. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's 5 watts there, 5 watts, over.
Yeah, easy copy, heard every word about an S3. Good job.
Okay, and thanks to Steve for helping out. I was listening to him helping out. He's got a great station. And thanks for mentioning the Hurricane Helene in North Carolina. 73.
QSL, Nate, thanks for stopping by out of North Carolina with 5 watts. No Whiskey 4 November Delta Kilo. And we'll break with you. And there was a, let's see, Kilo Foxtrot Golf Station, I think. Come on in. Was there a Kilo Foxtrot station? I think I might. Was it a kilowatt or Kilo Foxtrot Golf Station or a Kilo Foxtrot? Okay, I hear you out there. You're just really light, really light. Come with your call sign a couple times for me again. Roger. You just came up a little better for me. Kilowatt Foxtrot 7 India Kilo. Roger. All right, Norman out in Washington State, out west. Good job. What's your power and antenna tonight, Norman?
I'm running Yaesu 817. I've got you at 5 watts, and I've got an S-Fed half wave, over.
And fed halfway, 5 watts out of Washington. That's awesome. And Steve's giving me the thumbs up. He's hearing you in South Carolina, too, on the 5 watts, Norm.
Okay, let's run it down to 2.5 watts.
Okay, we're listening for 2.5. Go ahead. Roger, roger. We both heard you. You're 2.5 watts. You're just above my noise here in Iowa. Go lower if you can. Roger, Norm. I heard the 1 watt, and then you kind of faded off into the static there again. Give me another round of audio on the 1 whiskey. QSL, Norm, you're just in and out of my noise. I'm getting about 50% of what you're saying, so you're right on the edge of my noise there. Over. Yeah, Norm, I just had some QRM against you there. Come back again. All right, your 5 watts is a good copy here. I heard every word. The 1 watt just kind of in and out of my noise on this end. Over.
Okay, let me try a 1/2 watt.
Okay, go ahead. We'll listen for it. Okay, I heard you say over. The rest of it, I couldn't pull out what you were saying, but I heard you say over right at the end. Over. I just heard you say 1/2 watt, over. Roger, roger.
Okay, very good. I got the 5 watts, Kevin.
That's amazing. Good job out of Washington on a 1/2 watt. Sounding good, Norm. You're just in and out of my noise, but on the peaks there, I could hear every word. Over.
Thanks a lot for the disco lights. Appreciate it.
You bet. You bet. We got the disco light going, and we're having a QRPP disco dance for you. Good job there, Norman. Thanks for stopping by. We're going to break with Norman and say 7-3. Have a great night.
7-3, thanks.
Okay, that was Kilo Foxtrot 7 India Kilo. Let me just check one thing here. Okay, that looks good. All right, let me get him off the list. Foxtrot Yankee Golf. Come on in.
Good evening, Kevin. This is Whiskey 1, Foxtrot Yankee Golf. W1FYP in Connecticut. Currently running 10 watts. Over.
QSL Don out of Connecticut, 10 watts. Nice job. What antenna are you on tonight? Okay, I heard your 2 watts. I got a little bit of static crash, but the 2 watts I was able to pull out there pretty good there. Give me one more round on the 2 watts. I want to hear it again. QSL, Don, I heard pretty much every word on that transmission. Steve's giving me the thumbs up. He's hearing you as well on your 2 watts. You want to try 1 whiskey? Go for it. Okay, I think I heard you say 1/2 watt, 1/2 watt. You're right down in my noise, and I think Steve's hearing you for sure. He's giving me the nod. QSL, Don, you're just in and out of my noise. I heard you say 1/2 watt, 1/2 watt. Steve, did you want to work him for a second? Or, and do you have a better copy on him?
Hey, Don, this is KO4 DSM. How copy?
Roger, Steve. This is 2 watts. 2 watts for you, Steve. Over.
Oh, yeah. You're good down here on 2 watts. Go on down.
This is about as low as I go. I think this is about a 1/2 watt. This is about a 1/2 watt. Over.
Roger, roger. You're S3 with good audio down here, Don.
Thank you. That's the Icon 7300 with the stock and microphone. I appreciate it, guys. This is what you want. Stand back.
Yep, and now you're faded a little bit. the QSB took you out, but I'm going to, hey, man, good job getting in here, half a watt. I heard you good and solid on the half watt. KO4 GSC, I'm back to 7 out there. K0, I'll be back.
QSL. Yeah, you did have a better copy on him than me, so that's why I kind of wanted him to hear himself on the half a watt. Going on here, but there, we're back. All right, we're back on the live stream. Okay, that was Whiskey 1 Foxtrot Yankee Golf. Don in Connecticut got down to half a watt to Iowa and South Carolina. He had a better copy in South Carolina. So good job, Don. Thanks for stopping by. And everybody, Don is the host of the Ham Radio Clubhouse on Tuesday nights, 7 o'clock Central, 8 o'clock Eastern. Be sure to check them out on YouTube. Ham Radio Clubhouse. They're a lot of fun. Great group of guys. And guys in the chat room as well. You have a lot of fun and a lot of laughs. So thanks, Don, for stopping by. We'll say 7-3. And next on my list was, well, I think I wrote down, was it maybe a Whiskey 4 station? Was there a Whiskey 4 station out there? Maybe that's a Yankee. Was it a Whiskey Yankee station? Whiskey 4 Delta Bravo, was that it? Okay, Whiskey 4, was it Whiskey 4 Delta Bravo? You're right down in my noise, right on the edge of it there. Come on back. I caught just the tail end of that. Your audio is just coming up and out, in and out of my noise right now. I think it was Whiskey 4 Delta Bravo. Let's confirm the call sign. Make sure I got that right. Over. Okay, I think I've got a little better. Whiskey Delta 4 something Bravo, I think. Come with it a couple more times. That David helped. That definitely helped. Whiskey David 4 David Bravo. Roger, Roger. Oh, Dan down in Florida. Great. Okay, thanks, Dan, for repeating that. That helped a lot when you said Daniel there. Okay, how many watts you running there, Daniel? Over. Uh, 10 watts. Did you say 10 watts? Okay, I got you just kind of, like I said, right on the edge of my noise, in and out. You want to try 5 watts, I'll listen for you. Daniel, I only got just one little bit, a piece of that, and I heard you say whiskey, I think. Otherwise, you're just a voice print. Over. Okay, I got thanks for trying. Yeah, just kind of the conditions are just in and out right now. You're right on the edge of my noise with the 10 watts there, Daniel. But thanks for stopping by, and maybe conditions will be better next week, hopefully. Or if you happen to hear my signal come up, or it sounds like I'm getting stronger, you can yell recheck as we're going along here, and we'll try and get you back in and work you a little better there. Over. Okay, yep, I heard you, Roger, Roger, in your call sign there. Just kind of in and out. Thanks, Daniel, for stopping by out of Florida. 10 watts to Iowa. And let's see, the last one on my list was an Echo Charlie Oscar. Come on in. Was there a station ending in Echo Charlie Oscar? Echo Charlie. Was there a station with Echo Charlie in it? One last try on the Echo Charlie Oscar station. Try again. No, I'm not hearing anything. Try to bring your power up. You're just not making it in. Try one more time. I know I heard an Echo Charlie Oscar in there. Try one more time. Bring your power up. Okay, I'm not hearing anything. With that, Steve, at 23 minutes, do you want to? You ready to roll on that end? I'll hand it off to you.
Roger, Roger. This is KO4 GSM. With the QRP single sideband net, we're gonna ask for all stations to stand by here for just about 10 seconds, and we're gonna look for any emergency or priority traffic. Come now. Okay, nothing heard. This is KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net. And I've got this antenna pointed over there towards California. And November 2, Alpha, India, Echo. Are you out there, Vince? Come now. I got a real weak copy. You're in my noise, but I can hear you in there, Vince. You might have to bring your power up, and let's go down from there. Bring your power up, Roger. Yep, I got a weak copy. I copied your 8 watts, 8 whiskey. Roger, Roger. Okay, all I heard was 6,200, so you may be telling me what radio you have there at 8 watts. Bring your power up a little bit more there, Vince, and let me see if I can hear you better.
8 watts is max. 8 watts is max.
Okay, 8 watts is the max. Kevin, are you hearing Vince out there in California?
Let me listen.
Go ahead, Vince.
I'm not hearing him any better than you are.
Okay, well, I heard him. He's on 8 watts, and he is just north of Sacramento, California, getting in here on 8 whiskey. And I don't think you're going to be able to go any lower there, Vince. Roger, Roger. Hey, thanks for coming by and checking in, Vince. We're going to get you on the log. And Kevin, I'm not sure. You may have to continue to log because you got it. He's got a thumbs up. We got you on the log there, Vince, for 8 watts out of California all the way to South Carolina, coast to coast. Good job, my friend. And we'll break with you, and that was November 2, Alpha, India, Echo, Vince in California. And with that, I'm going to take further check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. 10 watts or less, come now.
Kilo, Charlie, 0, Tango, Mike, November.
Holy smoke, we had a pile up there. And I got the Tango Mike November, stand by. Let me go over here and pick up the Banjo birthday boy, Kilo Delta 9, Victor Alpha November. Come on in, Jim.
Hey, don't release that kind of information. I can't believe I managed to make it 77 years here on this planet. It's amazing. How are you this evening? I'm running 10 whiskeys.
You're doing good on your 10 whiskey. 77. You know, we got an interstate right here, 77. It's full of potholes, but they're still traveling on it, Roger.
I think I got a few potholes myself, Steve.
Well, happy birthday, Jim. It's good to hear you on the radio, and you want to try to drop her down?
Yeah, let me kick her down to here's five whiskeys right there, 5 whiskeys.
Yep, you're S4. You were an S6 to S7. but now you're an S4 to S5. See if you can go lower, Jim.
Roger, going for bulk, 0%.
Oh, yeah, you came up your S4 on your 0%, and that lights up the disco, Roger. Hey, bring your power back up, Jim, so we can close it out.
Roger. This should allow us to close it out. QSL?
Oh, yeah, you're 5 over 9 now. Hey, Jim, good to hear you, man. And, yeah, it's been tough down here with the hurricane and everything, but it's good to hear some familiar hams on the radio, Roger.
Roger that. I'm glad that at least you got the power there. That always helps when you got power.
Yep. Hey, man, thanks for coming by, and that's our good friend Jim up there in East Peoria, Illinois. Birthday boy, Kilo Delta 9, Victor Alpha November. We'll break with Jim, and there was another station in there that ended with Tango Mike November. It'll come now.
Kilo Charlie 0 Tango Mike November.
Okay, Kilo Charlie 0 Tango Mike November. Great signal into South Carolina. How much power are you running?
Still running 5 watts, sir. 5 watts on a 5105.
Well, you're 5.5 right now. 5.5, Steve.
Sir, I didn't mention India. Iowa.
Okay, say that again.
I'm from India, Iowa. 7-8.
Roger. Out there in Iowa, getting in here to South Carolina. Can you go any lower?
I just want to try to see if I can get on the 5 watts tonight. I don't want to take much time. I'm really thrilled that I can take it out. This is really cool.
Well, you're doing a good job on your 5 watts getting over here to South Carolina. And anything else we can do for you, Steve?
Nope. Appreciate this opportunity, and we'll definitely be trying it again.
Roger. We'll go back and check the live stream, QRP Net live stream on YouTube, and you checked in around the 33-minute mark, and you go back there and check your audio out. And we'll say 7-3 to you, and that's Kilo Charlie 0 Tango Mike November. That's Steve out there in Iowa, somewhere out there near the cornfield, and we'll look for further check-ins for the QRP single sideband net. Come now.
Alpha
Echo 0 Victor Quebec.
Quebec Hotel.
Okay, let's try it. We got an Alpha station. I got a Quebec Hotel station. You guys spread them out a little bit. I'm going to pause for about 5 seconds here and just spread them out a little bit.
Alpha 8 Lima Foxtrot.
Alpha Echo 0 Victor Quebec.
Hotel.
Okay, I got the Alpha 8 Lima Foxtrot. Is that a QSL?
Roger.
Okay, stand by 1 second. Dwayne, I know that call sign. Alpha Echo 0 Victor Quebec. Stand by 1 minute. And there was I believe it was a Hotel Tango Mike. Is that correct?
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Mike Alpha.
There we go. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Mike Alpha. QSL? All right, let me get over there to Texas, the big Texas. How copy now, Roger?
I got you about a S3 here in Texas. S3 and 5 readability. I can hear you just fine. I'm running 10 watts.
Well, you're doing good on your 10 watts. Do you want to try to go lower? You're about a 5.5 right now.
6 watts here, QSL?
Yep, QSL. You're still 5.5 there, Todd.
Let's go 5 watts and see if we can get as low as I can go.
Frequency is in use, my friend.
You must have a Yaesu radio, Roger.
I do have a Yaesu radio. That's 991A.
I got one sitting right here, and it's been smoking hot this week because I've been working 2 meters on it, and it's been on and transmitting for probably 6 days over here. So you're doing a good job, and I appreciate you checking in, Todd. Anything else we can do for you? Okay, now I completely lost you, Todd. I think you were asking about the live stream. It's QRP Net LiveStream on YouTube. QRP Net LiveStream. You checked in around, you probably go back there about the 36-minute mark. QSL?
QSL, QRP Net LiveStream. I got you. Thank you so much for taking my call. Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Mike Alpha 73.
Roger, Roger. Hey, Todd, thanks for coming by and checking in. That's Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Mike Alpha out of Texas. And with that, there was an Alpha 8 Lima Foxtrot. Come on in.
Good evening, Steve. John here, AA8LF, running 10 watts from Michigan.
You're 5'9" on your 10 watts.
Roger, Roger. I am down at 1 watt. Repeat, 1 watt.
Yep, you're 55, 5'5" on the meter, Roger.
Roger, Roger. And I should be at 1/2 a watt now. QSL?
Yep, you're almost a 5'5". You're about an S4 on the meter there, Roger, John.
Roger, Roger. Hold on, I will go lower.
Go ahead.
Okay, Steve, this is 100 milliwatts. Repeat, 100 milliwatts.
QSL got the 100 milliwatts. You were an S3 right above my noise on 100 milliwatts. And, of course, that brings on the big John Travolta disco ball, Roger. Okay, standing by. Yep, I didn't hear you on the 50 milliwatts, but I got you on the 100 right above my noise there, Roger.
Roger, Roger. I'm back at 10, Steve. Thank you very much. The band has not been conducive to me being able to talk with either you or Kevin for several months at this hour of the night. It's nice to have you guys back and be able to check in. 73, thanks for the fun. AA8LF.
Roger, Roger, John. Hey, man, thanks for coming by. Yes, the conditions have been kind of crazy, not only in the airwaves, but here on the ground in western North Carolina. Unbelievable. And we'll break with John. That's Alpha 8, Lima Foxtrot, getting in here on 50 milliwatts. 50 milliwatts. And you might want to change that, Kevin. And we're going to break with him, and we're going to look for my buddy Dwayne. Alpha Echo 0, Victor, Quebec. Come on in, Dwayne.
Good evening, Steve, and the net. You're sounding great here in Minnesota. I'm running 10 watts, 10 whiskey.
Well, you're 5'8" on your 10 whiskey, Dwayne.
That's good, Steve. I'm at 5 watts. How is that copy now?
5'6", 5'6", Roger.
Roger that. 2 watts, 2 whiskey.
You're 5'5" on your 2 whiskey.
1 watt, 1 watt. How's copy?
Yeah, you're still 5'5", a little over 5'5".
Well, how about 0 watts? 0 watts.
You're still 5'5" on your 0 watts. Let me ask you, you don't have one of those, good Lord, what is it? One of the Leon signature antennas, do you?
I do not. I'm just running a regular dipole off of my house up about 30 feet or so, and seems to be doing the job.
Yeah, it's doing a fantastic job. Hey, Dwayne, good to hear you, man. Anything else we can do for you? I think Kevin's hearing you out there. Kevin, you hear him?
Well, that's great. I'm just wondering, Steve, is there a lot of emergency traffic after the hurricane? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, it's been ever since the thing hit on the local repeater, which is Mount Mitchell. That's the highest repeater antenna east of the Mississippi. It's at 6,680 feet. And we've been passing health and welfare traffic. I did some, and there's a whole string of hams in the area that has been passing traffic to get people to in communication with their loved ones, because there was no cell phone, no power, no water, basically nothing. It is a complete catastrophe up there, and I won't go into all the other details, but that repeater up there is a fantastic repeater. It's a 5, actually I think it's a 10 watt, but it's putting out about 5, and it covers 5 states. So it's been amazing. I've probably got 30 pages here of information that we passed over to North Carolina 211, the emergency management people, and they were keeping a list of people that was missing and people that had been found, what roads were open, what roads are closed, and that kind of stuff. It's just been, this is what we work for. This is what we train for situations like this, and I really am worried, because there's another one brewing there in the Yucatan Peninsula down in the Gulf, and it's headed towards Florida, and they're saying it's probably going to hit towards Tampa, and those folks are still reeling from the last hurricane. Roger?
Roger that. Thank you for your service, Steve, and you're doing the ham community proud, because that is what we train for, and I appreciate the work you're doing. So I'll break with you and wish you 7-3.
Roger, Dwayne. The Parks on the Air is good training, because you're writing down call signs and logging that stuff, but that's all great, and it teaches you how to be a good operator and how to communicate. But this when it's a real life situation, it's hard not to be emotional. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, we'll break with Dwayne. That's Alpha Echo Zero, Victor, Quebec. And I think my time is up, and I'm going to send it back over to the cornfield there in Iowa. And Kevin, K0K, I'll be back to you.
QSL, nice job. You picked up a lot of good stations there. This is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP Net. Everybody listen up. We're going to pause here for a moment. Is there any emergency traffic or relays on emergency traffic? Come now.
K0 CJM, Nebraska, hard watch.
K0 CJM, are you emergency traffic, over?
No, sir. No, sir.
Okay, stand by. We're just looking for any emergency traffic. Stand by 1. K0 KLB, looking for emergency traffic. Everybody listen up for a few seconds here. Okay, nothing heard. This is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP Net. We're going to continue taking check-ins. We're going to continue with the QRP stations. QRP 10 watts or less. If you want to get on the log, drop your power to 10 watts or less. Everybody come with your call sign now.
Kilo Echo 2, Bravo, X-Ray, Zulu.
Bravo 3, Uniform Alpha.
Okay, Uniform Alpha standby. I think there might have been a Juliet Mike in there. Kilo Echo Station, come on in.
Kilo Echo 2, Bravo, X-Ray, Zulu, checking in, 10 watts.
All right, Kilo Echo 2, Bravo, X-Ray, Zulu. Matt in New York. Hey, great to hear from you, Matt. How are you tonight?
All good my way. Just figured I'd point the beam at you guys and see what was happening. I got Steve coming in 5.9 plus, and you're coming in the same.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. I'm running 50 watts. What's your power, over?
10 watts. I'm ready to just drop it to the bottom and see if we can do another 100 milliwatts like last week.
Okay, drop it to half a watt, 500. Let's chart there. Make sure I can hear you there, over.
QSL, dropping it down.
All right, listening.
Kilo Echo 2, Bravo, X-Ray, Zulu, 500 milliwatts.
Okay, yeah, no problem, no worries there. S8 on a half a watt. Go lower.
Kilo Echo 2, Bravo X-Ray Zulu, RF %0, 100 milliwatts on the IC705. How copy?
Loud and clear, sounds like 100 watts. S757, and you're a 5.9. Then Steve, you're here 5.9 down in South Carolina. Over.
Beautiful stuff. I love the beam. The beam does all the lifting. The radio just makes the RF go out. You guys are awesome. Have a great evening. This is KE2BXZ back to net.
QSL Matt, thanks for stopping by. Always a great show when you show up with your 100 milliwatts and 5.9 signal. That's pretty amazing. Yeah, those beams really can do a great job. And so thanks for stopping by again. That was Kilo Echo 2 Bravo X-Ray Zulu. We got the disco light going for you there on your 100 milliwatts. We'll say 7.3, Matthew. And was there a Juliet Mike station? Did I hear Juliet Mike? That must have been something else. Victor Alpha, was there a Uniform Alpha station? Come on in. Ending in Uniform Alpha?
Kilo Bravo 3, Uniform Alpha.
Kilo Bravo 3, Uniform Alpha. Gene in Pennsylvania, come on in. How are you tonight?
Hey, Roger, Kevin. Thank you for letting me in here. Doing fine here tonight. We're calling in on 10 watts. And I'm located in eastern Pennsylvania, about 90 miles due north of Philadelphia.
Well, nice job, Eugene. You're 55, great audio, great signal on your 10 watts. You want to try and go lower?
Okay, Roger, Kevin. We're down to 5 watts now. This is as low as I can go on this rig. So how's the signal sounding now?
Sounds fantastic. Still bumping up against an S5 on my meter with great audio and great signal. What's your antenna there, Eugene?
I'm running a 75-meter doublet.
75-meter doublet. All right. Well, it's doing a great job for 5 watts out of Pennsylvania. Over. Okay, Eugene. Yeah, I kind of lost you there right at the end. A little bit of QRM's moving in there, but that was Eugene. We'll say 7.3. He's 5 watts out of Pennsylvania. Kilo Bravo 3 Uniform Alpha, and that's the end of what I was able to pull out on that last list there. This is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm going to continue taking check-ins for QRP 10 watts or less stations. Come with your call sign now. Okay, everybody kind of came at once there. I'm gonna take a chance. There was a station starting with Kilo. There's probably a few of you out there. Come with your call sign again with the Kilo. KB8UGP. I think that's probably what I heard because the voice sounds familiar. Kilo Bravo 8 Uniform Golf Papa. Come on in.
Yeah, this is Kilo Bravo 8 Uniform Golf Papa. Gary over here in north central West Virginia, running 10 watts there, and you guys are Q5 coming into West Virginia there, Roger.
Oh, Roger. Thanks, Gary. Appreciate that. Thanks for stopping by. You're 5.5 to 5.6 on your 10 watts. And what's your antenna? Over.
My antenna is an end-fed long wire with a homebrew antique tuner, Roger.
All right. Well, hey, it's doing a great job. You want to try and go lower?
Yeah, let me drop it down to about 5 watts and see what happens.
All right, go ahead. We're listening for 5 whiskey. Yeah, you dropped down quite a bit around an S3. You definitely heard the decrease on the 5 watts. You want to try and go lower, we'll listen for you.
Okay, I'll drop it down to 2 watts.
Go ahead. You just came up on the band, so go ahead to 2. Yep, easy copy. Heard every word on the 2 whiskey. Go to 1.
All right, we'll drop it down to 1. All right, there's 1 watt. That's the best that the G90 will do.
Yeah, it's doing a great job between an S3 and an S4 on the one whiskey with the Zygu G90. Good job, Gary. Good audio, good signal.
Roger, Roger. And the tuner that I'm running is come out of 1935 amateur radio experimental handbook.
Gary, we lost some of that because you kind of dipped down into the noise. Bring your power back up to 5 or 10 watts there again. Over.
Okay, I brought it up to 8 watts there. The tuner that I'm running is a homebrew tuner from 1935, a radio experimenter's handbook, and it's an L-match tuner, and it tunes from 160 all the way to 10 there, Roger.
Roger. Well, it's doing a great job. Do you don't use the Zygu internal tuner then, Roger?
No, sir. I tried to save that tuner for if I'm out in the field there, Roger.
Yep, Roger. Well, it'll work out in the field for sure. Well, he's doing a great job. You're 1 watt. I heard every word on most of those transmissions there. Over.
Roger. I'll thank you there. I'm going to break with you and let some others get in there. KVUGP.
Kilo Bravo 8, Uniform Golf Papa, 1 watt with his Zygu G90 out of West Virginia. Thanks, Gary, for stopping by. We'll say 7-3. And I think there was a November Zulu station. November Zulu, come on in. Man, I'm not doing too well tonight. My ears aren't... was there a station ending in Zulu? Okay, well, I didn't catch that. Delta Yankee, was there a Delta Yankee station? Okay, you're real light. Come again with that call sign a couple times. Okay, I heard you're in Arizona. Man, I just can't quite pull everything out there. Try a couple more times. I'm getting a little bit of QRM. We might have to QSY to move away from this, but try one more time.
Okay, Kevin, I'll turn the power up and back to November 5, America, Quebec, Mexico. November 5, America, Quebec, Mexico. Mike, Mexico, India, Kilowatt. Echo in Chandler, Arizona. Over.
Roger. I copy you in Arizona. November 5 Alpha, question mark Mexico. What's that second letter?
Recheck.
Go ahead.
It's November 5 Alpha, Quebec, Mexico.
Thank you, Steve. Are you able to, can you hear him? But I can't hear him very well. We're going to have to QSY anyway because we got a lot of QRM here.
Yeah, I can hear him. I can hear him even over the station that's using 25,000 watts out of Chile.
You're right. See if he can hear. Tell him. See if he's watching the live stream and if we can QSY and he can follow us. Over.
Roger. November 5 Alpha, Quebec, Mexico. You got a copy on KO4 GSM.
QSL. I turned my power up to 50 watts so you guys can hear me. But I hear both of you just fine. This is Mike. We're in Chandler, Arizona. Over.
Hey, Mike, in Chandler, Arizona. Yeah, we're going to have to QSY. Are you watching the live stream?
Yeah, QSL.
Okay, follow on the live stream. We're going to move because there's a station out of Chile, and he is really strong.
Okay, I'll follow you there. I'll watch the live stream. That's why I made sure I'm on.
All right, standing by, and Kevin will follow you.
Okay, Roger. Yeah, Michael, we'll be back with you. All right, K0KLB, we're going to QSY and find something else out there. Everybody follow us on the live stream. Is this frequency in use? I don't see anybody spotted here on Parks on the Air. Is this frequency in use? Steve, are you hearing anybody? Over?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I don't hear anybody else right now.
Do you want to make a call, see if frequencies in use that somebody hears you?
Is the frequency in use KO4 GSM? Nothing heard.
Okay, I don't hear anything either, and like I said, I don't see anybody spotted on Parks on the Air, so we aren't walking on somebody there. Okay. All right, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We're going to back up here to see if Michael made the trip. November 5, Alpha, Quebec, Mary. Mike, he's out there, over.
QSL, Kevin, QSL. I'm at 50 watts right now. Let me drop it down right now. You copying me right now, over?
You bet. Got a good copy on you on your 50 watts. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, I'll drop it down here. Going down. There's 10 watts. 10 watts, over.
Yep, got your 10 watts. About an S3. Heard every word on your 10 watts. Go to 5.
Yeah, okay, QSL, you're peaking 10 over at 9. Okay, going down to 5. There's 5 watts. 5 watts.
Yep, 5 watts. Still around an S2, S3. I got some static and stuff, but hang on a second. I got a tune. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, Michael. Give me another round of audio on your 5 watts.
Okay, this is S5A2F. Nancy 5 April, 3 Mike at 5 watts. 5 watts.
Yeah, heard every word. Good audio there on this end, about an S3. Go lower if you can. Heard 2 watts. Go to 1 if you can. Roger, you're just right on the edge of my noise. As Steve's giving me the thumbs up, he's hearing you out in South Carolina there, over. Just above my noise on your 1 watt, Michael.
I built QRP last radios. I'm a QMX sitting here, QMX Plus sitting here, and I was actually copying you on that one. I came across the LiveStream a little while ago. And it was very cool stuff. I really enjoy what you guys are doing here. I think I've watched it before, but never really participated. QRP Labs, QMX is going to be able to do sideband very, very shortly there, over.
Roger. Are you on the QRP Labs radio now? QSL, bring your power back up to about 50. I'm just kind of getting bits and pieces with the static crashes. I'm not able to pull you out all the way there, Michael.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, but the radio will be sideband capable. He is very, very close to dropping the new firmware for it, and it'll be a 5 watt QRP sideband digital radio there, over.
Roger, and will that be like a kit that you can build yourself, over?
It is a kit. I built this one from a kit. If you go to his website, QRP-labs.com, you can see it. And it's the QMX Plus, not the QMX, it's the QMX Plus. And the QMX is basically the same radio, but it's a lot more compact. But I built this one, and I have another one in the box. I built too, another kit that I got a couple of weeks ago that I ordered. I love this radio. It's great. I use it on SDH, on QRP all the time, on all the bands. Works is fabulous there, over.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I'll have to take a look at that. I kind of thought about trying to build one myself because there's a contest that I'm in, a QRP contest where you score more points if you use a home built there, Roger.
Yeah, QSL. You can buy them built. He will build it for you, but there's a pretty long, 4-month waiting list. We do about 50 a week, but there's a 4-month waiting list. I got to send this on that waiting list, and he's not going to get his rig until probably Thanksgiving. But the price is right for these things. The base kit without the enclosure starts at $125. And to get everything that I got, a little over $200 shipped from Turkey. And that's enough to complete everything with the spare parts, too, also. They're over.
Yeah, Roger. That sounds pretty cool. Well, you're doing a great job. I heard you on your 1 watt there just above my noise, and Steve heard you, too. So you're getting out and making the trip. What's your antenna there, over?
Yeah, QSL. So off center-fed dipole at the tower, on the tower up about 40 feet there, over.
Okay, got that. Off center-fed dipole. All right, well, thanks, Michael, for stopping by out of Arizona. Great to hear your 1 watt to Iowa, Roger.
Yeah, QSL. Thanks for having me. Fun stuff here on the QRP stuff. So I'll listen out. Thanks for the contact. Appreciate it. And good evening to you. Cement 5 AQF, 73.
QSL 73, Michael. That was November 5 Alpha Quebec Mike out of Arizona, 1 watt to Iowa. And with that, I think that was it on my list. I didn't do a very good job of pulling out all those call signs. But, Steve, you want to go ahead and make a round of calls out there? Over.
Roger, roger. This is KO4 GSM. I'm in South Carolina, and we're going to pause for 10 seconds. Everybody stand by for 10 seconds. We're going to take, for looking for any emergency or priority traffic. Come now. Okay, nothing heard. This is KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net. We're looking for your call sign, 10 watts or less. Come now. All right, there was another pile up. Guys, I'm going to pause for probably 10 seconds, so take your time and let's spread them out there. And I think I might have heard, well, I'm not going to say. Spread them out. Let's take about 10 seconds here. Spread them out and give me those call signs. Come now.
Kilo Bravo 9.
November 9, Quebec Foxtrot.
Kilo 7, Juliet, Sierra, X-ray.
Okay, I got 3 of you out of there, and that's like had 3 BBs hitting the target out of a round of buckshot. I only got 3 of you. There was a Kilo Bravo 9 station. Come again with the suffix.
Kilo Bravo 9er, Tango, Oscar, Juliet, TOJ.
Okay, Kilo Bravo 9, Tango, Oscar, Juliet. Stand by 1 second. There was a November 9, and I believe it ended in Foxtrot. Come now.
November 9, Quebec Foxtrot.
November 9, Quebec Foxtrot. Stand by. And the third one was ending in Sierra X-ray. The Sierra X-ray. Come now.
Kilo 7, Juliet, Sierra, X-ray.
There we go. Kilo 7, Juliet, Sierra X-ray. Stand by 1 minute. Let me go back here to Kilo Bravo 9, Tango, Oscar, Juliet. Come on in.
TOJ, we're running a IC-705, 10 lifties off an off-center-fied dipole in an attic. We're going for week number 2.
Hey, David, you got a good signal right now coming in out there in Iowa, Roger?
Roger, roger. Yeah, it's up and down. When you're up, you're 10 over here into Iowa. Going down to 5 now.
Yep, you're 5.8 right now, 5.8.
Here's 5 whiskeys, 5 watts.
Yep, you're 5.7.
Here's 2.5 watts.
5.5 on the 2.5 watts from Iowa. Can you go lower?
Here's 1 watt, 1 watt.
Yep, I got your 1 watt, and you're about an S4 on your 1 watt from Iowa to South Carolina. Can you go on lower? I got you. 500 milliwatts. You're right there on the edge of my noise, but I got the 500 milliwatts, David. Good signal from Iowa out here, Roger. Now you're in the noise there, and I can't pull you out. You may have to bring your power back up.
All right, we're back to 10. You couldn't hear me on 400 milliwatts, but 5 was good.
Well, I had a bunch of QR. We had some QRM. There's getting some squealing coming in from somewhere there. You want to try it again?
Sure, let's give it a go. Stand by.
Standing by. Yep, I can't pull it out. I could hear you. You were just a ghost print, Roger.
Roger, roger. Back to 10.
Okay. Hey, David, thanks for coming by. Anything else we can do for you out there in Iowa?
Negative. Just have a great remainder of the weekend and have a great week, guys. 7-3.
Yes, sir. Go back and check the live stream. the 1 hour and about a 5-minute mark, 1 hour, 5 minutes. Check out your audio. And we'll break with Kilo Bravo 9, Tango, Oscar, Juliet. And I was looking for a November 9 Quebec Foxtrot. Come now.
QSL, this is November 9 Quebec Foxtrot. I am in Illinois, northeast Illinois, and I'm running watch presently.
All right, I had to swing the beam over there to Illinois. And tell me again how much power you're running.
I'm running 10 watts, but I have a very good...
Were you calling me? November 9, Quebec Foxtrot. Come again if somebody walked on you. November 9, Quebec Foxtrot. You got a copy on KO4 GSM. And just like that, that's Jeff up there in Illinois, and the band changed, and he's completely gone now. We'll give him another shot here. November 9, Quebec Foxtrot. You got a copy. Hey, Jeff, if you can hear me, just stand by a little bit. The band is changing, and the gray line is past here, so hopefully we can pick you up here again in a minute. But we did get you in on 10 whiskey, so hopefully the band conditions will change, and we'll try back here. Just hit a recheck here in a little bit, and we'll see if we can pick you back up. We'll break with November 9, Quebec Foxtrot, and there was a Kilo 7, I believe it was Kilo 7, Juliet, Sierra, X-Ray. Come now. All right, I heard you say 10 watts. Let me see. Let me get this beam pointed at you. Oh, there you go. That's why I'm not hearing you. I'm pointed at Illinois, and you are in Nevada. Kilo 7, Juliet, Sierra, X-Ray. Jim, you got a copy? Yeah, I just barely, you're right there above my noise. How much, give me your power a couple of times.
10 watts out of the Elecraft KX2.
Yep, I got your 10 watts out of the Elecraft KX2. You were, that last transmission, you were 5.5. You want to go to 5?
Yeah, let's try 5.
All right, standing by. Yep, I got James. I got you 5 watts. Got you 5 watts, Jim. You are right there in the noise from Nevada all the way to South Carolina on 5 watts. And then we got a little QRM bumping in and out there, but I did make the copy. Hey, Jim, can you turn your power back up so we can close it out? I don't think you're going to be able to go any lower. Yep, I heard you say you're back up to 10, and band conditions are getting a little rougher now. So, hey, we'll say 7.3. We got you on the log for 5 watts, and go back and check the live stream about the 1 hour, 10-minute mark and check out your audio. Roger? Hey, man, thanks for coming by, Jim. Good to hear you. Kilo 7, Juliet, Sierra, X-Ray. We're going to break with him. And I'm going to take one more here before I send it back to the cornfield. KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net. Come now. All right, I got a couple of you in there. There was a station ending in Alpha Lima. I didn't get the prefix. The Alpha Lima station, come again. Was there a station ending in Alpha Lima? Come again. Okay, nothing heard. There was a station, and it might have been a YL, I don't know, ending in Whiskey Echo Papa. Come now. Was there a Whiskey Echo Papa station? Come now.
Roger, Roger. Great to see you, Steve. I've been thinking about you all week. This is Kilo India 5, Whiskey Echo Papa, San Marcos, Texas, QSL.
QSL. How you doing, Lisa?
There seems to be no station over. I'm at, I think, 12 watts. I can take it now, QSL.
Yep, hang on 1 second. Hold 1 second. Let me get you pulled up here. Let me get this beam pointed over to San Marcos, Texas. How copy now? How copy now there, Lisa? You're about an S3 to S4 right now. How much power are you running now?
I am running, I think, 12 watts, and I didn't tune her. Let me see if I can tune her really quick.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, maybe that's a little bit better. Let me take it down a couple of watts and see what happens.
All right, you're about an S4 right now, S4. QSL got the 9 watts. Go to 5, Lisa. Go to 5.
Roger, Roger. Here we go. This is Kilo India 5, Whiskey Echo Papa, 5 Whiskey,
QSL got the 5 whiskey, Lisa. Try to go down a little bit. How low can you go? Yep, now I'm losing you now, and I think it's band conditions that are changing. Bring your power back up. 5 watts is not nothing to cry about. Roger, Lisa?
Roger, Roger. 5 watts is as low as we went. I'm now at 15 whiskey, QSL.
Oh, QSL, I got you 5.5 to 5.6 here. Hope you're doing well out there, Lisa. Good to hear you on the radio.
Oh, man, good to see you on the YT, the YouTube, Steve. We love you guys. You guys, y'all are my favorites besides Mass on Sunday. Y'all are my favorites to part of the Sundays. And God bless y'all and all the ham radio operators. Kilo India 5, Whiskey Echo Papa, clear.
Roger, Roger, Lisa. Hey, good to hear your voice. Thanks for coming by. And I thought I recognized that call sign, but I wasn't sure. I didn't hear the prefix. But we'll break with you and say 7-3. Have a great rest of the week. That's Kilo India 5, Whiskey Echo Papa. And that's Lisa, and she's out there in the beautiful San Marcos, Texas. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and send this out to the cornfield, to K0KLB. Take her away, Kevin.
Roger, 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 Roger. Good job. I could hear Lisa on her 5 watts, just pretty much about kind of the same copy you were. So good job, Lisa. You were making the trip to Iowa as well. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We're going to pause for a few seconds here. Everybody listen up. Is there any emergency traffic or relays on emergency traffic? Come now. Nothing heard. Okay, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll continue taking QRP 10 watts or less stations if there are any more out there, and I'll try and do a better job of copying them. Boy, I just not hearing very well tonight. K0, KLB 10 watts or less. Guys, come with your call sign now.
November Whiskey Lima Charlie, QRP.
Okay, station ending in Victoria, stand by. Station ending in November, stand by. November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie. Come on in, Bill.
Good evening, Kevin and all. I'm going to make it a short one, running 10 watts. I didn't have enough time to prepare today. So I just want to say 73 to all, and prayers out to those affected by the hurricane, and hope this next one is going to be no wind and not much rain, but prayers are out again. 73 again, and this is N4WLC back to net.
The QSL, Bill, thanks for stopping by. 10 watts is yielding you a 5757. Great audio, great signal into Iowa tonight. Thanks for stopping by. Great to hear from you. That was November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie out of Virginia. I'm not sure. What antenna are you on there, Bill, if you're still there?
I'm on the NFED random and running the FT450D here. I'm just taking it easy. Roger.
QSL, NFED's doing a great job, sounding good on this end. Thanks again. We'll break with you and say 7-3. Station ending in Victor. Come on in.
Kilo Alpha 3, Italy, Victoria, November. I think you meant a Kilo Alpha 3, Italy, Victoria, November.
Kilo Alpha 3, was it India, Victoria, November, over?
QSL, 10 watts from New Jersey, go ahead.
QSL, 10 watts. Paul out of New Jersey. What's your antenna tonight, Paul?
Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
What antenna are you using on your 10 watts? What antenna, over?
I'm using an NFED long wire, and my rig is a similar TS570D, so I can only go down 1 to 5 watts, but if you want, I'll go down to 5.
QSL, you're 5.5, S5 on my meter, good audio, good signal on your 10 watts. Go to 5 and we'll listen for you, Paul.
Okay, stand by. This is 5 watts from Kilo Alpha 3, Italy, Victor, Norway, 5 watts. Okay.
QSL heard every word. Good audio on the 5 watts between an S3 and an S4 there. Paul, good job on 5 watts out of New Jersey.
Thank you very much. That's as far as I can go. But I'm happy to be able for you to hear me. And I'm not hearing you so good. I got S7 noise here in New Jersey, which probably is appropriate for New Jersey. But back to you.
QSL, I got you S7 noise out there, so that's pretty high. But your 5 watts, I don't know what I've gotten some static crashes and noise here as well. I guess it's probably running around the S2 on my noise here. But great job, Paul, on your 5 watts. Heard every word, good audio, and we'll say 7-3. Have a good night, over. Roger, Kilo Alpha 3, India, Victor, November. That was Paul in New Jersey, 5 watts. We'll break with him, and there was a station ending in November. Come on in. That might have been Paul ending in November. Was there a station ending in November? Come on in. I might have heard them both. Okay, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Continue taking check-ins for the QRP Net. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo. Mike Sierra.
Okay, Bravo, stand by. Mike Sierra, stand by. And there was a whiskey station. Come on in.
Whiskey 4, Mike Kilo. Whiskey 4, Michigan, Kentucky. QSL.
Roger, Whiskey 4, Mike Kilo. Mike out of Georgia, QSL?
QSL. Mike out of Macon, Georgia.
Well, good evening, Mike. What's your power and what's your antenna tonight, over? Oh, you got an attic antenna, inverted V. Okay, and you're working 10 watts with the 10 watts, Roger?
Roger, 10 watts on a G90 Zago.
Okay, and you just came up to an S5 on that last transmission. Go ahead and drop it to 5, and we'll listen for you, over.
Roger, here we go.
Michael, give me another round of audio on the 5 watts. Try again. Yeah, I heard the 5 watts. We're just getting, a lot of interference out there right now. But I did hear your 5 watts. You want to try lower? Go ahead.
Okay, we'll try going down to 1 watt. 1 watt.
Okay, go ahead. You're on the top end. Go ahead. Go ahead, Michael. I heard that. Go ahead and give me another round of audio so we can hear it on the live stream.
This is Whiskey 4, Mike Kilo at 1 watt. This is Whiskey 4, Mike Kilo in Macon, Georgia, running at 1 watt.
Roger. Heard every word on that last transmission. Good and solid above my noise. Good and clear. Nice job on that last transmission there, Mike. Okay, Michael, you're just kind of down in my noise again. The band's kind of up and down. Bring your power back up to 10 watts or so, and we'll close it out. And I think you said something about QRZ. Come on in.
Roger, Roger. I'm back up at 10 watts. QRZ.
I had a static crash. Something about QRZ. Try again.
Yeah, QRZ on 10 watts. 10 watts. Roger.
Okay, yeah, I got you on the 10 watts. Did you want to log me in QRZ? Is that what you were asking?
Yeah, I'd just like to get a confirmation from QRZ and get that gold star if you can. Any problem?
You bet. Roger, Roger. You came up on that last. I finally heard every word you said there. You bet. I'm going to log you at 0019 on QRZ, and we're on frequency 14250. Oh, no, we're not. Steve, I forgot to change the frequency on NetLogger. Holy smokes. We're on 14242, and I will get you logged. Let's see, Whiskey 4 Mike Kilo. And I'll get you logged as soon as the net's over there. Over.
Roger, Roger. Thank you very much for the QRZ contact. I'm 73.
73. Thanks, Michael. I appreciate that. Whiskey 4 Mike Kilo. Michael out of Georgia, 1 watt to Iowa. And let's see, somebody, whoever changed the frequency on NetLogger, thank you very much. Was that you, Steve? I don't know. But I just saw it flip over to 242. Thanks for whoever did that. All right, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Let's see, that was the, okay, Bravo, Bravo. Station ending in Bravo, Bravo. Come on in.
Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo, Bravo.
Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo, Bravo. Good evening, George. How are you tonight?
Doing well, doing well. I'm on 0% on the Icon 7300 talking to Iowa, so it must be QRP Net Sunday. Hi, hi.
Roger, Roger. Well, you're a S555, good audio, good signal on your 0% 500 milliwatts, Roger.
Roger that, Roger that. Hey, 73, always a pleasure, Kev. Steve, keep up the good work. 73, y'all.
7-3, thanks, George. Half a watt out of Alabama into Iowa, and that was Kilo Charlie 4, Bravo, Bravo. Good job. I think, I don't know how many times you've done this, but you got good audio, good signal with a half a watt. Good job on that antenna. All right, this is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll break with George, and let's see, on my list I had a Mike Sierra. Mike Sierra, come on in. Station ending with Mike Sierra. Come on in. Oh, I might have lost that station. Try again. Let me see. I think that's what I wrote down. Mike Sierra, MS. Right? Yep, Mike Sierra. Come on in. Okay, was there a station with Mike in it? Come on in.
Bravo 3, Mike Echo.
That might have been you, Tom. Kilo Bravo 3 Echo Mike Echo. That might have been what I heard there. Come on in.
Okay, we're mobile tonight here, so I'm going to stay at 10 watts. I just wanted to jump in and say howdy there, and also say when I was home, I was hearing you on my 20-meter end-fed antenna laying on the ground, cabin over.
Roger, it's doing great. between an S5 and an S7. Hey, Tom, give me your prefix one more time again.
Whiskey Bravo 3, over.
Yeah, Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo. I don't know why. I always miss the whiskey. I always want to put a November in there. Okay, there we go. Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo, Mike Echo. 5-5, good audio, good signal into Iowa tonight, Tom. And you want to try and go lower?
Actually, I'm driving a mobile here in the cornfield in Pennsylvania.
Roger, Roger. Yep, definitely. Don't change anything. Just keep your eyes on the road, and we'll just get you down for, I think you said 10 watts. Roger?
Roger, Roger. And Kevin Tree, thanks for picking me up. And boy, that's really getting popular. So we can be great. We have many mobile.
QSL Tom Mobile out of Pennsylvania, 10 watts, Iowa. Great signal and no worries on while you're traveling down the road. Didn't even fade out or anything like that. So great job. Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo, Mike Echo. And we'll break with you, and I think we're getting some QRM'd out here, some big station. Let me listen here. Yeah, we're going to have to QSY. Okay, everybody, Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Follow us on the live stream. We're going to QSY. And when we get to our destination, Steve, remind me to update NetLogger. All right, this is K0KLB, QSY. Is this frequency in use?
Is the frequency in use, KO4 GSM. Nothing heard.
No, and I don't, let's see, there was a POTA on 255. That was over a half hour ago, so they must be gone by now. There are no respots. Okay, is this frequency in use, K0KLB?
Is the frequency in use, KO4 GSM.
Okay, I don't hear anybody. I got NetLogger updated. Was that you, Steve, that updated that?
Yeah, I'm trying to help you, Kevin. I know you got a lot of typing to do out there, but I can put in those two numbers.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I need all the help I can get out here. All right, let's see. That Mike Sierra station never came back to me, so I'll try one more round of calls. QRP 10 watts or less. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo Bravo 4 X-ray Tango.
Okay, I got two of you out of that. X-ray Tango standby, and there was a station starting with November. Come on in. Okay, I got a November 2 something Foxtrot Golf. What was the suffix again?
November 2 Lima Foxtrot Delta. November 2 Lima Foxtrot Delta.
QSL, November 2 Lima Foxtrot Delta. Matthew in New Jersey. How are you tonight? Over.
Good. How you doing, Ken? Just wanted to hop in and say hi. I can't hear Steve at all, so, but I got you about a temperature jump between an S3 and an S5. I'm currently running 10 watts, 10.
Copy that. Right, Roger, Roger. Heard every word on your 10 watts and making the trip out of New Jersey. What's your antenna tonight? Over.
Using my Conlon antenna. The Kent brand AWK antenna from Poland. The Conlon.
All right. Okay, very good. Sounds good. 10 watts. You want to try and go to 5, and we'll listen for you? Yeah, no worries. 5 watts, heard every word. I didn't get a... Give me another round on the 5 watts. I'll give you a signal. Over.
Okay. I just wanted to say hi. Just got away camping for the weekend, and always try to hop on here Sunday night and see if I can meet these guys. That's 5 watts. 5 watts.
QSL, 5 watts. Heard every word. Good audio. Around an S3, in and out of some static crashes. Can you go lower, Matthew?
Go
ahead. You can. You want to try and go lower? Go ahead. Over. All right, copy that. Hey, 5 watts is all you need tonight. You're still making the trip to Iowa. Over. QSL Matthew, thanks for stopping by. Great to hear from your 5 watts out of New Jersey, and a good audio, good signal on that last transmission as well. You've been holding it pretty solid, so nice work. That was November 2 Lima Foxtrot Delta. We'll say 7-3. Have a great time, or great evening, I mean. And let's see, there was a X-Ray Tango station. Come on in.
Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango at 10 watts. 10 watts.
Good evening, Ken, on your 10 watts out of Alabama. Are you hearing me better tonight, Ken?
I am now. It was sort of scratchy at first. But anyway, let me see if I can do 5.
Okay, you're about an S3 to S4 on your 10 watts. Go to a 5, over.
Okay, this is 5 watts. 5 watts, over.
Yeah, easy copy on the 5 watts. Still an S4 to S5 on 5 whiskey. Go lower. Okay, I heard your 1 watt, every word, just above my noise, but I copied every word. Go to half a watt if you want to try it.
Okay, this is 500 milliwatts, over.
Yeah, easy copy, actually, on your half a watt. Good job, Ken. You want to go low or try it?
Hold on a minute.
Okay, we're listening. Good job, Ken. I heard every word on your 100 milliwatts. Good and clear audio. I heard it. Go ahead, over. I hear you there. I can't pull out what you're saying. Give me another round of audio and I'll try again.
Okay, we're back to 10. We're back to 5 watts. I think 50 wasn't going to work.
Okay, so you went down to 50. Yeah, I heard you there. I just couldn't pull out what you were saying or what your power was. But the 100 milliwatts, that one transmission there, I heard every word. It was good copy there, over.
Roger. Sounds good. Thanks for being there. We'll get y'all next week.
QSL, Ken, thanks for stopping by again with your 100 milliwatts out of Alabama. Ken's always good for at least a half a watt, and when he wants to put icing on top of the cake, he drops down to 100 milliwatts or less. Great job. All right, we'll say 7-3, Ken. Have a great night and great week ahead. So with that, this is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm going to hand it off to Steve KO4 GSM. Take her away.
Roger. Before I do that, let's everybody pause, stand by, all stations. Please stand by for just about a few seconds, and we're looking for any priority or emergency traffic. Come now. Okay, nothing heard. This is KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net, and I'm going to swing this beam over here towards the northeast. Haven't done that tonight, and we're going to see if we can pick somebody up over that way. KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net. Come with your call sign now. Check-ins with the QRP single sideband net. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Zulu, Quebec.
Okay, there was a Kilo Delta 9, Zulu, something Quebec. I didn't get the suffix. Come again.
Sierra Zulu, Quebec.
There we go. Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Zulu, Quebec. Stand by. There was another station in there. That other station, come now.
Alpha Charlie 0, Alpha Foxtrot.
Alpha Charlie 0, Alpha Foxtrot. Okay, stand by. I'll pick you up here in just a second. Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Zulu, Quebec. Come on in.
Roger, Roger. No, I just heard you spinning the dial and thought I'd give you a shout.
Well, you got the QRP net, and how much power are you running?
I am barefoot, 100 watts. I am portable in a camper with a wire in the tree.
Well, you're doing a good job. I'm trying to see where you're located at. Are you in Wisconsin?
I am, but I'm a couple grid squares over from my home. I'm in grid square, what was it, 44 instead of what my home one is. So I'm over a couple grid squares.
Roger, Roger. Well, what we do here is we turn our power down to see how low we can go and see how efficient that antenna is working. Are you game? You want to give it a shot?
Yeah, I'd like to try that.
Okay, and we're live streaming this also on YouTube, so you can show it to all your friends and tell them how good your antenna is. Roger.
Roger, Roger. I will give it a shot.
All right. Standing by. Try to drop it down to 50, and let's cut it in half as we go down. Drop it to 50, and let me see where I can hear you.
KD9SZQ from Wisconsin with a wire in the tree at 50 watts.
Yep, you're 5.8 on your 50 watts. Cut it to, let's go ahead and cut it to 10. Cut it to 10, I believe I can hear you.
KD9SZQ set it at 10 watts.
Yep, you're 5.6. Good, solid audio. How low can you go there? Yep, I got your 5 watts. Got your 5 watts. You're right there about an S3 right above my noise. And you go by Tim? Do you go by Tim?
Roger, Roger. Tango India Mike.
Okay, Tim. Well, you're solid right now. Can you go lower than, how low can you go on that radio?
5 watts. That's as low as I can go, sorry.
That's good job, man. Good job on the 5 watts. And I'm down in South Carolina, so you're doing a great job getting into South Carolina on 5 Whiskey. You can look us up on YouTube. We have this channel is being live streamed on YouTube, and the channel is called QRP Net Livestream. QRP Net Livestream on YouTube, and you checked in around the hour 39-minute mark. You can just scroll right over there, and you can hear how you sounded here in South Carolina and see Kevin and my beautiful face here in South Carolina, Roger.
Roger, Roger. QRP, what did you say, QRP over?
Yes, QRP Net, Nancy Echo Tango, QRP Net Livestream, Roger.
Roger, Roger. Still at 5 watts, so thank you for the...
Yep, you faded a little bit there, Tim, but I heard you say thanks, and I got you about an S3, and the band just changes. So we'll say 7-3. That's Kilo Delta 9, Sierra Zulu, Quebec, and we're going to break with him. And there was an Alpha Charlie 0, Alpha Foxtrot. Come on in.
Hello, this is Alpha Charlie 0, Alpha Fox. Name is Dave. I'm in Minnesota running 2 whiskey. I'll copy there, Steve.
Yep, I got you about an S4, Roger.
QSL, I can try to go down here a little bit. Here's 1 watt, how copy?
Yep, you're just a little bit above an S4, about an S4 and a half, Roger.
Okay, QSL, I'll run it down here to probably a little bit less than 1 watt.
And now I lost you. Did you say you were at 1 watt, David? Yep, I've completely lost you now. The band changed and swung on you. Bring your power back up to 5 there real quick.
Okay, yep, Steve, up to 5 watts now, 5 watts.
Yeah, you're at S5. Good solid audio on 5. Was you down at 1?
Yeah, I dropped it to the low power rating. It should be a little bit less than 1, maybe half a watt even.
Try it one more time. You're solid now.
Okay, here, I'll roll it on down here. Let's see here. That's 1 watt, now a bit even lower. This is the lowest it goes.
Yep, you're S3 on low as it goes, so I'm assuming that's about a half a watt, Roger. Yep, and now I'm losing you again. Bring your power back up and we'll close it out, David.
Okay, yep, just saying 7-3 and hello also to Kevin out there in Iowa.
Yeah, he's out there dancing. He's got the disco ball going, and I don't know if you're watching the live stream or not, but we got you on the log there for a half a watt, Roger.
Okay, QSL, yep, thanks for picking me up here on the net, and it's always fun to check in. Thanks, and 73.
Hey, 73, David, thanks for coming by. That's Alpha Charlie 0, Alpha Foxtrot, and we'll break with him, and we're going to look for further check-ins for the QRP. Single sideband net, come now.
Recheck.
Go ahead, recheck.
I lost your camera on the radio. I don't know if it's, you just have to restart it, maybe? Camera on the radio.
Okay, let me, you want to take it for a minute or so, and or a couple minutes, and I'll get that fixed.
You bet. Yeah, we'll take her here. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. Let me fling this microphone back to me in Iowa
while Steve takes care of his technical issue there on his phone. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'll take a round of calls here. I'm still working on QRP stations. If there are any more left out there, 10 watts or less, come with your call sign now.
Kilo Oscar 4 Foxtrot United Delta.
Kilo Oscar 4 United Foxtrot Delta QSL. I thought that might have been you, Cam. When I heard the UFUD, how you doing tonight? Over.
I'm doing good, Kevin. Calling a good net. You trying to get in out to New England area. Happen to hit it at a good time. I'm checking in on 10 watts, and everything's good over around that North Carolina.
QSL, thanks you. I appreciate that. I'm hearing every word on your 10 watts into Iowa. Good signal, good audio. You want to try and go lower?
I'll cut her down to 5.
All right, we're listening. Go to 5.
Okay, took me a minute. I'm at 5 watts. 5 watts.
Yeah, QSL, easy copy on your 5 watts, Cam. Between an S3 and S4, go lower, go to 1 if you can.
1 whiskey.
Nice job. Out of North Carolina, 1 whiskey, and you're on a G90, are you?
Yep, on the G90.
Okay, and it's working. Give me a little more audio so we can hear it on the live stream on the 1 watt. Go ahead. Roger. Yeah, Cam, good job. That was just a little weaker, but hey, we got you in on 1 watt out of North Carolina. Great job. Bring your power back up and tell me what antenna you're on. Over.
Okay, Kevin, I'm back up to 20, and I think the band's kind of not working in our favor right this minute.
Yeah, you sound good now on 20. What antenna are you on tonight, Cam?
I'm just on it. It's an MFJ NSED half-wave dipole. It's about 133 feet long out in the backyard. It's an inverted V, about 40 feet to the peak.
Doing a great job. That 1 watt, I heard every word, good audio when you were down there on that G90. Good combination, good antenna, good radio. Thanks for stopping by, Cam.
All right, Kevin. Glad I finally got in here. Half the time Sunday, this time of year, I'll get to watching football and stuff, and I'll forget about your net, but glad to be back in here, man. Hope you're doing good out there. KO4 SSB.
QSL. Great to hear from you again, Cam. It's been a while, so we missed you. Good to hear you back on the net. That was KO4 Foxtrot Uniform Delta. We love his call sign because it's FUD FUD out of North Carolina. With that, I'm going to break with Cam, and I'm going to hand it back to Steve. If you want to take a few more calls there, go ahead. Over.
Roger that. KO4 GSM. Yeah, I love that call sign. As soon as I see the call sign, I think about Elmer with his shotgun. And I'm pointed back west now. I was pointed north there earlier, so Ian and some of those guys out there out west, hopefully you can hear me now. This is KO4 GSM. I'm looking for your call sign for the QRP single sideband net. Come now.
Kilo 0, Sierra Hotel Fox.
All right, I got a Kilo 0, Sierra Hotel Fox. Stand by 1 second. Great signal. There was another station there. The other station, come now. Okay, nothing heard there. Kilo 0, Sierra Hotel Fox. Come on in.
Well, this is Lenny, Lima Echo Nancy Yankee from Minnesota. Just heard you calling, and I thought I would check in. Over.
Well, I'm pointed I'm pointed west now, and you're booming in down here. How much power are you running?
Oh man, look me up on QRZ. I am running 100 watts on a homebrew antenna in a camper. Over.
Yep, I'm looking at it right now, and it gives me some ideas. I just bought a camper with a couple of slide outs on it, and I'm trying to figure out how I can put my 60-foot tower on top of that thing, Roger.
I don't know about a 60-foot tower, but I put an 1.5-inch, 10-foot pipe on the ladder and ran my 31-foot homebrew vertical on it, and I'm working you now. So there we go.
Well, you're S9. Do you go by Leonard? Leonard. There you go. Okay, Leonard. Well, you're 5'9" right down here in South Carolina, and you want to try to turn your power down? That's what we do here to see how low you can go, Roger.
Roger. Well, let me ask you, how you doing down there? I know you guys got pounded. Are you south of what happened or north? Over.
Yeah, I'm about 35 miles southwest of Charlotte, North Carolina. We had about 6 inches of rain here and 60 to 70 mile-an-hour winds, so we caught the edge of it. The North Carolina mountains up there around Asheville, Spruce Pine, up in that area, Yancey County, Buncombe County, those folks, it's going to take years. I mean, I think the last count I seen was 232 dead, and that number's going to go up because it is a complete catastrophe up there, Roger.
Hey, Roger. Well, I'm kind of concerned for a friend of mine. I don't know if you know him. He's big on 20 meters. KC2MIB, KC2 Men in Black, Tony. And I haven't heard him on. I hope he's doing well. Over.
I'll look him up. There's actually a website you can go to. It's called People Finder, and I'll have to pull that up here in a minute. But they're showing anybody that's missing or confirmed, missing or found, and that there's like 3,700 people I know the last time I looked on that list. Now a lot of them have been found. But there's some that hasn't there. What area was he from?
Well, I think he's 30 miles shy of Charlotte, but I'm not sure. But he's big on 20 meters, and I used to work him pretty much every night, and I've been looking for him. and I haven't seen them on since the storms come through. But anyways, thank you for taking my call, and God bless you guys down there in 7-3.
You want to try to turn your power down real quick?
Well, if anybody knows Tony, KC2MIB, if you can tell me he's okay, come back, over.
Roger, roger. Well, I'm looking him up right now, and I'm trying to see what area he's in. I've heard him on the radio, and I'm thinking he's over towards the coast. Let me take a look at that real quick. Try to turn your power down. Drop it down to about 20 watts, and let me see if I can hear you there.
About 33 watts right now.
You're 5.8 to 5.9 on 33 watts. How low can you go there?
17 watts.
Yeah, you're still 5.8. I don't see much of a change.
Roger, roger. Well, I got a good connection to the East Coast from where I'm at, from the camper. And it was kind of funny. This morning I got on 10 meters, and I worked Europe. I made 227 contacts in 3 hours.
Roger, roger. Well, we got you on. We're going to put you down on the log here. Leonardo, or you go by Leonard? Is that right, Leonard?
Been called worse, but Leonard is good, or Lenny. Over.
I'll call you Lenny. That's a lot easier for me. And we got you down on the log for 17 watts. And I was looking for your buddy, Kilo Charlie 2, Mike India Bravo. He's over there near Fayetteville, so he's way east of here. They probably didn't have a whole lot over there. Charleston area got some wind, but the majority of the damage was over here in the North Carolina mountains near Asheville. Roger.
Okay, well, God bless you guys, man, and I know you're strong. You hillbillies know how to do it, so 7-3, man.
Well, I'm about as hillbilly as you can get over here, and we appreciate you coming by and checking in. Go back and check the live stream out. We're live streaming on YouTube. It's called QRP Net Live Stream. QRP Net, Nancy Echo Tango, QRP Net Live Stream on YouTube. You checked in around the 1 hour, 50-minute mark. And you can hear your audio down here in South Carolina on the YouTube channel. Roger?
Oh, right on, man. Thanks for the info. So I'll say 7-3 from Kilo Zero, Sugar Hotel, Foxtrot. God bless the United States.
Roger, roger, and thank you for coming by, sir. And we'll break with Kilo Zero, Sierra Hotel Foxtrot, and we'll look for one more check-in before I send it back to Kevin. This is KO4GSM, and I'm looking for your call sign. Come now. Okay, I had a Foxtrot Charlie. Come again with the call sign.
That's Alpha Charlie 0, Foxtrot Charlie.
There you go, Alpha Charlie 0, Foxtrot Charlie. Stand by. There was another station in there, a whiskey station. Come again.
Whiskey 5, Mike, Juliet Golf. Whiskey 5, Mike, Juliet Golf. QSL?
Okay, I got Whiskey 5, Mike, Juliet Golf. QSL?
QSL.
Was that Whiskey 5, Mike, Juliet Golf? And now I've almost lost you. Okay, I think you said QSL, so stand by 1 minute. There was one other station in there. It was a whiskey station. Come again.
Roger, Whiskey Delta 6 Bravo Norway Radio. Whiskey Delta 6 Bravo November Romeo. Over.
Right, Whiskey Delta 6 Bravo Norway Radio. QSL?
QSL.
Okay, stand by 1 second. Let me go back here. The Alpha Charlie 0, Foxtrot Charlie. Come now.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, I tried contacting you on 10 watts and I wasn't sure I was making it, so I brought it back up a little bit. But, yeah, Alpha Charlie 0, Foxtrot Charlie. All cholesterol, 0 fried chicken.
And you go by Victor?
I usually just go by J, my middle initial.
Roger, Roger, Jay. Well, you're booming in over here into South Carolina. How much power are you running?
All right, then it was 85. I'll bring it down to about 20 and see.
Okay, yeah. I have no doubt that I could probably hear you on 10 the way you're sounding.
There's 20 watts at little FTDX10.
Yep, you're 5'9".
And there's 5 watts. 5 watts, 54321.
Yep, you're an S7 on the meter with your 5 watts. Can you go? How low can you go? Yeah, probably 5.
5 is the bottom on this one.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, you're still with 5 watts. You're still an S7 with really good audio, Roger.
Thank you, thank you. Yep, I got an old Hi-O Classic mic with dual elements and an FTDX10 and Bushcraft 303.
Roger, Roger. Well, it's doing a great job, Jay. And go back and check the live stream. Are you watching the live stream?
I was trying to tune it in. I caught the QSL and the net, but I didn't catch the middle part.
Yeah, it's QRP Net live stream. QRP Net, Nancy Echo Tango. QRP Net live stream on YouTube. You checked in around the hour and 57-minute mark, Roger.
Roger. QRP Net live stream and hour and 57, I think you said?
Roger, Roger.
Thank you very much. You have a great signal there yourself, sir. And I also listen to that NYB station. He is a powerhouse out in that area there.
Roger that. Yeah, he's over there near Fort Bragg, which I don't know what they call it now, Fort Liberty or somebody. They had to change the name, but it's actually Fort Bragg. Fort Bragg area, Fayetteville, that's where he's at over there. So we'll say 73J, thanks for coming by. That's Alpha Charlie 0, Foxtrot Charlie. And then real quick, let me pick up the Whiskey 5 Mike India Golf. Whiskey 5 Mike Juliet Golf. Come now.
Yeah, Roger. Can I get your call sign again?
Yes, sir. My call sign is Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike. QSL?
QSL. Okay, I don't have you pulled up on my QRZ, but this is Michael, and I am Whiskey 5 Mike Joliet Golf.
Roger, and you're out there in Texas, the big Texas, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, and you're over here 5'9" plus here.
Well, I'm not QRP right now, but sometimes I turn it down. I'm running 100 watts on a beam at 60 feet pointed your direction, Roger.
You're ready.
Okay, well, we had a bunch of QRM come in there, so I don't know if are you still hearing me, Mike? Okay, Kevin, we may have to move.
Yeah, that sounds like somebody transmitting RF off their mic there.
Yeah, this is 55, Mike Joliet Golf. I've got you guys in the chart.
Yeah, I hear you, Mike. Are you watching the live stream?
Negative. Just listening on HF on 14253.
Roger that. How much power? How low can you go there, Mike? Let me see if I can get you. There was somebody. Sound like a bunch of RF coming in there on top of you, Roger.
To 51. Stand by.
All right, standing by.
Mike Joliet Golf to Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike, 50% power, QSL.
Yep, you're 5.8. Drop it down to 10 there, Mike.
Roger, copy your 5.8, going to 10 watts, stand by.
Standing by.
Whiskey 5, Mike Joliet Golf to Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike, 10 watts, QSL.
Yeah, QSL, you're 5.6. I don't know how low you can go, but I'd go down to 5. I'd say go to 2.
Roger, going to 2, stand by 1.
All right, standing by.
Whiskey 5, Mike Joliet Golf, Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike, 10 watts,
QSL, you're about an S4, right there above my noise. Can you go to 1? QSL, I got your 1 watt, Mike, and you're right there on the edge of the noise. I don't think you're going to be able to go any lower unless the band would come around. But, yeah, bring your power back up and we'll close it out. But we got you at 1 watt here in South Carolina, Roger.
Roger, QSL, going to 100 watts, stand by. Whiskey 5, Mike Joliet Golf to Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike, 100 watts, QSL.
QSL, yeah, Mike. Hey, thanks for coming by, getting down to 1 watt over here, and check out the live stream on QRP Net LiveStream. QRP Net LiveStream on YouTube about the 2-hour mark, and we're right at there. We're fixing to take last call check-ins. We're going to wrap this thing up, and I really need to send it back to Kevin here. Thanks for coming by, Mike.
Appreciate that. I'll check out the live stream. I love checking in with you guys. Thanks for everything you're doing. This is Whiskey 5, Mike Joliet Golf Clear, 7-3.
Roger, Roger, Mike. Thanks for coming by. And let me real quick pick up Whiskey Delta 6, Bravo, November, Radio. Come on in, Scott.
Yeah, Roger, Whiskey Delta 6, Bravo, Norway, Radio, and Del 50 watts, how copy, over.
Yep, I got a copy on your 50 watts. I got a little bit of QSB and some QRM too, but you're getting through, Roger. Scott, do you have a copy on KO4 GSM? Come again. And just like that, the band has changed, and I completely lost you, Scott. If you're still in there, give it one more try. Bring your power up if you can.
Okay, Roger, Roger, Steve. I think the band's...
Yeah, you came in there strong, and I heard you say, I think the band, and then it completely dropped out. All right, I don't think we're going to be able to do it, Scott. The band is really dropping out. It's going away really quick. We got you on the log for 50 watts, and you can check in about the 2-hour, 5-minute mark. And I'm going to have to send it out to Kevin and let him put a bow tie on here. We've been going just about 2 hours here. And I'll say 7-3 to Whiskey Delta 6, Bravo, November, Romeo, out there in California. And with that, I'm going to send it back to Kevin to let him wrap things up.
QSL, Steve, I'm losing you as well. So the band is definitely going away. This is Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm going to take one more call before we close things out here. K0, KLB, I'll take one more call. Any power, anywhere. Come with your call sign now.
Kilo, Quebec 4, Echo Delta Lima.
Okay, good station, Kilo Quebec 4, Echo Delta Lima. Come on in there, Richard, over.
Hey, good evening there, Kevin. How are y'all doing tonight?
Doing very well. The band's changing, but up till now it's been awesome. How many watts you running tonight, over?
Well, I went ahead and bumped it up to 50 because of the band changing, and then as soon as you came back up to a 9.
Yeah, you're easy copy S7, S8 here on this end. You want to drop her down to 10 and see if we can hear you?
Roger that. I'm doing it now.
Okay, and we'll listen and over.
Okay, there we go at 10. Kevin, you copy now?
Yep, still copy you around an S4 on the 10 watts. Good audio, good signal. Do you want to try 5?
There we go. We just dropped her down to 5.
Yep, 5 is still an S3. Can you go lower than 5 watts?
Negative. I'm on 891. 5 is as low as she'll go.
Okay, well, 5 watts is all you need tonight. Great audio, good signal out of Virginia there. Good job. What's your antenna, Richard?
I'm running HSB 5, and I've got it located in my attic. Keep it out of the weather.
Roger, another attic antenna making a great performance tonight. That's pretty amazing. Just crazy. All right, Richard, well, good job on your 5 watts out of Virginia. Thanks for stopping by.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. 73. We'll catch you next week.
Roger. That was Richard in Virginia. 5 watts to Iowa, Kilo Quebec 4, Echo Delta Lima. We'll say 7-3. And there was one other call that came in there with Richard. Try again, and I'll try and pull you out. K0KLB, come on in. There was one other station that was checking in with Richard. You want to try, and I'll try and pull you in. Okay, nothing heard. So we're going to go ahead and close out the QRP single sideband net for the night. Appreciate everybody stopping by. Had some great calls, and the band is starting to go south on us now, so it's a good time to pull the plug. Minus myself and Steve, we had 35 contacts in the log, which is great. And some great QRPP and QRP 10 watts or less stations out there with and good antennas. So great job, guys. Y'all can be congratulated for your low-power transmissions and rigs out there. All right, just to remind everybody, we do have a Facebook group called QRP SSB, QRP SSB. If you'd like to join the group, you can click the join button, answer the questions, and we'll get you approved. And I'd like to thank Steve, Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike out in South Carolina for all his great work on the net tonight, pulling all those stations in and working them. And with that, we're going to go ahead and release this frequency to normal amateur radio operations. And I need to get the outro lined up here, and we're going to kick this off. Everybody have a great ham radio week ahead, and we'll say 7-3, and here comes the outro.
Happy radio to you until we meet again. Lightning storms be few. Keep your coax dry till then. We hope for open bands and fun adventures. QRP is so much fun when we're together. Happy radio to you till we meet again. Be sure to mark next Sunday on your calendar. Hang out with friends and have some fun together. Happy radio